Setbacks. They're never easy to face, and when they happen, it can feel like the world is telling you to give up. But what if your setbacks weren't the end of the story? What if they were just a chapter, one that could lead to your greatest growth? Today, we're going to explore how to recognize your setbacks for what they truly are, stepping stones. By the end of this, you'll feel ready to see challenges in a whole new light. Let's start here. Think back to a moment when you faced a setback. Maybe it was a project at work that didn't go as planned, or a personal goal that felt out of reach. What did that moment feel like? For most of us, setbacks come with a wave of emotions: frustration, disappointment, maybe even shame. And that's okay, it's human. But here's the thing, those emotions, while valid, don't define the situation. They're just the first step in the process. When you're standing in the middle of a setback, it's easy to feel stuck. But one of the most powerful things you can do is reframe the situation. Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Ask, what can I learn from this? Think of it as gathering data. Every challenge comes with lessons, even if they're hard to see at first. Here's a simple exercise to try. Write down one recent setback and list 3 things it taught you. Maybe it showed you where you need more preparation or revealed strengths you didn't realize you had. This shift in perspective turns the experience from a failure into an opportunity for growth. Another way to reframe setbacks is to separate them from your identity. Too often, we tie our self-worth to our successes or our failures, but you are not defined by a missed goal, a rejection, or a mistake. Who you are is so much more than what happened in one moment. The next time you face a setback, remind yourself, this doesn't define me, it's just part of my journey. Resilience is the third key to recognizing setbacks for what they truly are. Resilience isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. And every time you choose to try again after a setback, you're strengthening that resilience. Think of it like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Start small. If a setback feels overwhelming, focus on one area where you can bounce back. Maybe it's revisiting a goal, reaching out for advice, or simply choosing to keep going when it would be easier to stop. These small acts of resilience build the foundation for a stronger, more confident you. Let me share a story to bring this to life. Did you know that Walt Disney was once fired from a newspaper job because his editor said he lacked imagination? Imagine if he'd let that define him. Instead, he used that setback as fuel, eventually creating a legacy that inspires millions. His story reminds us that setbacks are often just detours. They don't stop the journey. As we close today, I want you to take one small step. Think about a setback you've been holding on to. Write it down. Then ask yourself, what lesson can I learn from this? This one action can start to shift how you see the situation and how you move forward. In the next video, we'll talk about creating a plan to turn those lessons into action. I'll show you exactly how to take that next step and start your comeback. So stay with me. This journey is just getting started. If this resonated with you, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Living in Gold for more inspiration. And let me know in the comments, what's one lesson you've learned from a setback? I'd love to hear your story and cheer you on.